Why do you like working at the Crisis Walk-In Center?
So I feel like we're really doing something good for the community. I feel like this place was really needed, and it's here now. So it's great to have it as a tool for people to come in and get the support that they need.
I like working at the center because I selfishly feel like it helps me every day that I'm here. So I know a lot of what each of the clients are going through. I have my own history of depression and anxiety, and I really wish that I had a place like this when I was going through everything. So one of my favorite parts is we do psychoeducation groups, so we get to kind of teach a little bit of what's going on in our minds and in our bodies when we're having any type of crisis. And there's always a moment where I get to share something that I personally learned over time, and it really connects with one of the clients, and I can see that they will find some help in that, and that makes me feel not only like I've learned something new, but that I've been able to really connect with another person who's going through something that I can understand.
When I moved back, I had heard that the center had opened a crisis center, and I was excited to hear that growing up here and having a mom who worked in private practice, as well as some of the work I had done, it was really obvious to me that they needed a facility like this that served this area, besides just what was in Grand Junction, but kind of more of the rural western Colorado populations. And so I was really excited to be able to work in a place that serves my community.
I like working here because I feel like we do definitely make a difference in regards to mental health. It feels good to have a service available on the Western Slope. There's not a whole lot of resources out here, especially for mental health, so just being there over the phone or in person to provide any sort of assistance for people is really, really cool.
Above and beyond, like obviously something that the community really needs, I really love our staff that we have here. We have a really great staff, and just the way that we always come together and we always support each other and laugh. I really love our team.
Do you have a story you could share about the Crisis Walk-In Center?
Yeah, so I mean, there's definitely been a lot of experiences. I was originally a Tech 2 when I started here, and now I'm the Emergency Services Discharge Coordinator. But I think my favorite thing, just in general, I do a lot of follow-up and aftercare calls for our clients after the crisis happens and they go through treatment and all of that, and just getting to reach and contact people and then just kind of see how much they've progressed or how much better they're doing and how much better they feel after what happened. It definitely feels like we're doing a good job. So it's definitely a rewarding thing to do those aftercare calls and hear that people are doing better.
So I'm normally on the unit, so I work one-on-one with the clients a lot. I definitely see a lot of them change from when they come in to when they leave, and I feel like it's a positive change, and it's definitely something that is really helping them.
So our clients are usually here between 3 and 5 days, and I work Saturday and Sunday, so I get to be with people 2 days in a row. And I had a client one time that came in on a Friday night. Saturday morning they were feeling very much not ready to engage or wanting to really participate and be in anything. And we were understanding of that. That's a pretty common thing. But by Sunday evening, they would not stop talking. They couldn't help but talk to all the staff, the other clients. Everybody felt like we had been together for weeks, and it was just a few days. But we were able to really create a safe and welcoming space for them to kind of just let their guard down and get out some of the things that they needed to. And it was a complete transformation of this person, and I felt really grateful to be able to not only watch it, but be a part of it.
So I'm a Tech 2, and also I guess that's kind of the crisis line operator position. So the cool thing about that position is just talking to the individuals on the crisis line and encouraging them to come into our walk-in center, and then actually meeting them in person when they do come in, and then seeing them get admitted to our crisis stabilization unit. It's just really cool to watch the whole process from start to finish.
I think there's a lot of success stories here. Anytime we have clients that maybe have to come back a couple times, but then you can see that they're starting to make that progress and starting to follow through in their outpatient, I think that's really exciting to see. there was one kid in particular that I can think of that had a really, really tough home life and a very tragic childhood. And with a lot of work, he was able to get placed into a great foster home. He did come back here briefly due to some situational stuff. However, during that time, it was easy to see the connection that he'd made with his new foster family and his foster mom in particular, and how much he was thriving in his new home. And that was really great to see.
So I feel like mental health is really underrated sometimes, and people don't think it's a big deal. But what they don't understand is if your mental health isn't working, your physical health isn't working. It's all part of a bigger machine.